I've been teaching for almost 20 years, and I never use notes when I teach, and today I wrote up notes.
It's going to be extra good then.
Yeah, it's going to be me reading. So we want to welcome all of you to, we're calling it the first Loop meeting of Joomla Chicago, the Joomla Users Group, which is really not true because Joomla Users Group started in the Loop and left Valentine, and we're bringing it back to the Loop now. It's sort of like we're the new Christie Minstrels, which is a dated reference. But it amused me when I thought of it. So the Joomla Users Group in Chicago is the largest, one of the largest?
I think it is the largest internationally in terms of registered members.
And what it has done as of 2012 is that it now offers 3 different meetings in 3 different parts of the area. I'm going to get to that in a moment. What I want to start with first here, let's see if this works. We'll move that up there. Okay, our inaugural meeting. We've got a bunch of sponsors and people that have helped put this together. Our sponsors are Arc Technology, nice banner there, and Robert Jacoby from Arc Technology, Joomla, and Robert Novak.
Robert's there. The other Robert's not here.
Other Robert's not here. And DePaul has made available this space. So those are our 3 sponsors. The 2 Roberts and Joomla and Arc are sponsoring our munchies and a variety of other paraphernalia that we use here. So we thank all of them. There's also been a whole bunch of people that have been real helpful in putting this together. Kendall Cabe, Justin Kerr, Dennis Kometz, Robert Jacoby. We've got a bunch of people that have been the core team for getting this put together. And they're not here today, but we want to thank John and Linda Coonan, who a bunch of people started this user group, but they've been the driving force behind it, and they're with CMS Expo. Okay, so what do I have to tell you here? So we have 3 meetings now in this users group. There has been a meeting in Palatine for a number of years. You're certainly welcome to attend that if you find Palatine convenient to you. It meets the 2nd Wednesday of each month during lunch hour, an extended lunch hour. Their focus is on, Kendall, you wrote support info networking, I assume.
Justin,
that was my
it's more of the end user implementer learning how to use Joomla to actually build and design sites. So that's been their focus, and that's kind of what they're sticking to.
In the Loop, we are going to be meeting late afternoons into happy hour, the first Thursday of each month. Our focus is going to be on the business user end, the corporate use, small business use, not-for-profit use, design process, and also front-end design. So we're focused on the design community downtown as well as the small business community downtown. And then the 3rd group of the users group is going to begin meeting 3rd Wednesday evening of the month in Oak Lawn, far south side. They're going to take more of a technical and developer focus, back-end focus of Joomla. So you have an option breaking by what your functional interest is, what your geographic area is, or time of day you want to meet. We've organized all of that for you, and you can pick and choose or go to as many of these as you want to. All of them are no cost. Nobody's charging anything for attending any of these, which I want to point out is unlike the WordPress meetup group.
Come on, you can't afford $2?
So since the small group of us have been organizing the Loop meeting, we welcome any and all of you to join our core team and help organize these Loop meetings. And if you've got an interest in doing that, please speak to any of us before any of the people I just pointed out before you leave here today. Or on your evaluation form, mark down that you've got an interest, and we will be happy to get back in touch with you about that. There is a Joomla-based website for the users group, and there is need for people to be working on developing that site and the web-based community tied to that site. Did you guys work out whether you're going to stay in Jam Social or move to something else?
Well, we got the power now.
We got the power not to.
We're gonna. I think we need to query the user community, and we need to coordinate that a little bit more. We need to figure out exactly what sort of interaction there will be for users. But the migration and upgrade, there'll be some changes taking place at the site at the end of March. It looks like, and we're looking for folks who are interested in helping out. If you haven't done a Joomla migration this might be a good time to learn.
Get to migrate from 1.7 to 2.5 with.
That was 1.5 to 2.
7.
Oh, we're
then
on
2.5.
1.5 still. Oh.
Yeah.
So
1.5 to.
2.5 is great. Don't be scared.
That's right.
You get to do a big dirty migration. Get to choose some new components, test the new components in 2.5. 2.5, if you don't know, is a version being released on the 10th, 25th, 5 days from now.
January 24th.
Oh, they moved it back?
They moved it back. Beta
Okay.
2 will be out January 10th. The general release will be out a week later, and then the actual stable 0 release will be out the 24th.
So expect in this user group meeting in February, lots of discussion of 2.5, new features, and interesting things people found first week or two using
The
it.
South Side is actually talking about 2.5 this month. So
Okay.
they will be doing that in 2 weeks.
If you want to find us online, the Palatine and Loop meetings are easy to find at joomlachicago.com, and the South Side has their own website, joomlachicagosouth.com. Let's see, what else is there to tell you about here? Ready to go on to our presentation. So we have one presentation scheduled today. The agenda is as follows. After the presentation, we expect it to go to about 4:45. Then out here, we have lots of food and beverage here. We figure we'll stay here, network, talk informally here till 5. They're supposed to kick us out at 5, but we're going to ignore that. Stay till 5:15 or so, and then whoever's interested is welcome to adjourn with us for a happy hour at the Exchequer, half a block away. It's at 226 South Wabash, and it's a self-hosted bar, and we'll just head over there and we will stay as long as people want to stay.
Do we have an area in there where we're meeting, or is it just kind
We
of...
don't. They'll probably tell them we got a big group. They'll stick us in the back room.
Okay, perfect.
They'll put together a big table for us.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So today's presentation is. Before I get to that, next meeting again, first Thursday of each month, 3:30. Next meeting is February 2nd, and the presentation from today will be online at joomlachicago.com. If not already by tomorrow, I presume it will be
It
online.
should be up tomorrow. The video may take a little longer.
Yeah, we are capturing video here. All right, today's presentation: process of building Joomla websites. So we're looking at design process, the SDLC. Two presenters today are Justin Kerr. Justin is an independent new media professional who's created, launched, and managed numerous Joomla websites. His particular expertise, in my humble opinion, you don't know that I wrote this part, is in the planning and development process for content management system sites. He's also very strong in internet marketing, and much of his consulting business is around internet marketing. He's been living in Chicago for over 20 years. Your website says you're living with your fiance and 2 kittens.
Yeah,
I think now it's a little bit different,
Yeah.
and there's a newborn infant in the house, which is what's taking up most of his time. Second presenter today is Dennis Kometz. After 32 years at IBM, Dennis retired in 2006 to work full-time in his passion of building Joomla websites. While at IBM, Dennis was a project manager and an IT architect, specializing in bringing legacy systems to the internet. Over the last 6 years, he specialized in website development using Joomla and is currently working as an independent consultant at Taylor Bruce Design Partnership in Chicago. I'll pass the
All right.
mouse on to you guys. And
Let's
I
do
will
it.
go
Thanks,
sit
Vince.